This all a bus. I keep the heat on the rug just to keep my pockets snug. I'm not with pushing and shove. I'm not the one from above.
But yeah, but also one thing I remember that I beat up American kid.
Were the German ladies impressed?
Yeah, they were.
Alter, aber nicht so viel Scheiße.
Oh, Tech is so disappointed. He's leaving. Tech?
You okay, Tech?
You saying something? I can see your head twitching, but you're not
Fine,
saying
he's just about to go on a violent rampage.
anything. Did he say something? I didn't hear anything.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Not that I heard.
He's pacing thoughtfully.
Yeah, with a taser in his hand. He's up to no good, especially in the rain.
You gotta tase the ocean.
Tase a chicken for us tonight.
If I hear Alex talking, I always get suicidal thoughts.
Ah.
Oh, yes, I love you too.
Don't try and play Russian roulette with him, though. He doesn't play fair.
You don't play fair, man.
Did that really originate in Russia?
No, I don't think it did.
Not really.
Okay,
Spit.
I think I will try to contact Thomas one time too. Eventually he answers me, eventually didn't get your message. If he's not answering, let's I mean it's time, I think.
Oh. Okay.
Is it time? Is meeting earlier today?
I think he's having a meeting before the town meeting.
Oh. Yeah, you democratic guys. Always meetings. Why not can we just live like a caveman and if something's wrong we can just bash our heads in.
Let our guns speak for it.
Rocks. No guns, just rocks and sticks.
Because I don't think everyone will want to play by those rules. You'll turn up with your rock, someone else will turn up with a shotgun.
Thomas, this is Tech from the Bermuda. Could you hop on frequency 1 to 2.5? Almost forget to radio that message in. Thomas, this is Tech. Do you copy? No wonder I need to rearrange my desktop. Why red? Why drop frame rate? Why always at the start of the stream? Then it stabilize. Strange.
I feel like I'm the only person speaking.
Thomas, this is Tech. Do you copy?
Yeah, like...
Ooh.
But we don't have any Western music. Yeah, well, I don't see any of those dead bushes.
Thomas, Tech here. Do you copy?
How's they called?
Tumbleweeds.
Yes, tumbleweed.
Those circular bushes, yes.
Circular bushes.
That are not anchored to the ground. Yeah.
Yeah, and they are looking like dead bushes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember one video of the guy who was driving his car and saw a tumbleweed going across the road, and he's like, "It's a giant tumbleweed." The way he said tumbleweed without the.
Thomas, this is Tech. Do you copy?
Tumbleweed.
Okay.
That was fun.
Yeah, I think I can't reach him. I just, Grizzly, Maverick, if you would be so nice to relay that. I don't know why it's called you Grizzly.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can give it to them.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they won't show up.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's more, how do I say that? Kinda a hot topic, I would say. That's why I firstly, presented to you before I take any before we take any actions or decide anything. The following is the part of the topic. As I said, don't be offended. That's why we're talking here. We've been presented with the intel that the embassy wants to attack us over this device, which is called a radioactive agent, which they want to get in their possession really bad. Which we denied to hand them over. Therefore, I have, they think they have some people in each group. I have my people in many groups too. Especially in their group. And eventually I've been told that they gather to you, like your group and the Lakeview group and the Hunter group to team up against us. With certain things said, like that we would be cannibals and bullshit like that. We would have a military exercise camp over there. That wouldn't be a refugee center. We would take new people and, how do you say that, abuse them and force them into our military service, shit like that. That were words which were told. I could listen.
I never heard that, but
I could listen in on the radio. That's stuff which they definitely told people about us. And which I was presented that they also told it to the Lakeview and the what's your group called? Beer community? Or do you have a special name? New Hope, which was called to which was presented to the Lakeview and the New Hope community. I'm here because I want to talk, because I don't want anything to come to a blow, and I prefer the way of negation first before anything happens. That's why I'm talking to you guys, because that. I just can go with the intel I have. Like I said, don't be offended if it's not true, and we can talk that out even better.
Well, what do you want me to say?
I mean, I'm just here, like to try to make myself a picture of. Did they tell you anything about that? Now we can talk and can try to disarm a possible hostile situation.
Well, I didn't hear.
Pardon? You were cutting off?
Oh well, I haven't heard about anything like what you just said. All I've heard was that you guys are really gearing up on military stuff, and I've heard rumors that you're gonna be expanding further west, north. Sorry, and yeah, that's about it.
That's new to me.
Why would we need to?
Yes, that's new to me.
I don't know. Apparently, also the British Embassy found a place far north with what they say it's your outpost, because they saw one of your people there and their car.
Come in, man.
I mean, I don't limit my people to build where they want, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's basically everything. If my people decide to build up north, then they can build up north.
Hey guys.
Hola, Sean.
Hi there.
Where should that outpost have been, if I may ask?
Well, if you just look on your map, far north, like around DayZ, just let me find it.
That you want to know what it is? That's our wheat farm.
Oh, in that big barn?
Yes.
Yeah.
On grid
Oh.
0000022. That's my wheat farm. I currently have a shit ton of wheat growing up there.
Yeah. They told me where the place is.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's the purpose of that thing. If somebody doesn't believe me, we can go up there right now and I can show you that there's only wheat growing.
I trust you.
Yeah,
But I know a lot of people from the West don't like you guys and don't trust you. And I'm not one of them. I'm not like a I'm neutral with every group until they do something bad or to me. So I try to stay neutral with every group for now.
yeah, that's basically our
But
plan too. But we were up at the Lakeview. Sorry, I always mix up names. At the
Lakeside, yeah.
not Lakeside. At the embassy. Sorry. When they firstly invited us, they proposed us the radioactive material, and we denied to hand out our radioactive material simply due to. And yes, I say it freely. I have one of these radioactive materials.
Yeah, we know. They told us.
Yeah. Oh, where do they know that from? If I may ask.
I don't know. They just
They
they
know.
just
They
told me.
know.
Ah, yes. Wait, I told Dave.
They,
The
Yeah.
last time, I guess what they didn't told you, the last time we had one, we gave that to Dave, and he lost it within 2 days. So I think you can see the point that I don't hand one out.
I've also heard you guys are collecting them too, or trying to get them.
I mean, I'm trying to make sure that they don't fall in the hand of people like Dave. Like I said, the last time we gave him one, he lost it within 2 days. So I don't feel comfortable to give that in Dave's hand or in a group which is cooperating with Dave.
Yeah. Do you if someone does bring it to you, do you give any sort of reward or not?
I mean, if somebody wants something, yeah, they can have something, but I don't intend to use
Yeah.
that. So,
Our goal is just to keep it away from people who could accidentally harm everyone with it. We're just trying to
that's
store
the
store
same
them
thing.
away and hide them. Yeah.
Same thing I heard from the British embassy. They just want to take them away from people who can make dangerous thing with them, but they pay for that. So. As long as they will pay for that and give supplies, people I think will be coming to them.
yeah,
But
don't worry.
they just gave me 100,000 for one.
Wow.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. Like I said, I don't have an intention to use that, and as long as they cannot gather all, they cannot use that. So, or not enough. So for me, I have mine safe in there. The only thing I know for sure is that they plan something to get mine. Or ours, let's say like that.
You see, mine. We have two. You probably know. I mean, one now because we already gave one out. But we had
Yeah.
two, and we kept them in a really safe place. I mean, I kept it in a separate building that was sealed and in a locker that was locked with a code lock. And the radioactive agent was in a protective case in that locker.
Good. Yeah.
So it was safe, and it never left that protective case. As soon as I found it, I put it in there. But the word spread out about us having them, and just the Western community started being very nervous about it. They kind of started losing trust in us, and they were just kind of being like, just get fucking rid of him. And me, to call off the heat, I was gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna get rid of it because I don't want any fucking fights. I just want it to be safe here. And yeah, if anyone's looking for them, we will just get off the radar. If they're looking for them, and then we have one. But on the other hand, my friend Xin that has another one, he doesn't want to give it away to anyone. He wants to keep it.
Yes, so
Yeah. I
be
mean, so long as
advised.
it's out of the way and yeah.
Exactly, but
I
be
mean,
advised, I don't know how big your group is before the embassy tries something to you, because I have my people and I hear the conversations of them and I hear them talking about attacking us openly and getting that thing with force if necessary. So just keep that in mind.
Well, they told us that we can keep it, but they're not gonna use any force. But it would be nice if we would give them it. And
yeah, they told us the
said,
same. When we were up there and we were standing in front of them, they told us the same. But when they started to talk about their plans and one of them forgot to turn off the radio, we could listen in.
Actually, the
It's
thing
big.
is, they came to us the first day. And they came to us to tell us that. Apparently only one person, but one person wouldn't walk over 14 kilometers just to tell us that he wasn't sure if we have them, and just to tell us that we can give them off to the British embassy. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sure he was not alone. I'm like 100% sure he was not alone because I felt like I'm being watched from somewhere else.
Oh wow.
I mean, he wouldn't walk 14 kilometers. Let's be real.
No. No.
they for sure drove him there and stayed with him, but some probably hit him in the tree line because that's just what would do, because that's just. Yeah.
Was
I
that
mean,
one of the embassy guys? Said they walked that?
Yeah, he said he walked there 14 kilometers to us just to tell us, and he said
Machen wir jetzt
he
hier
doesn't
Leute mal ein
know if
bisschen
we have
nervös,
them,
Marek.
but he told us if we do have them, it would be nice for us to from us to give them to them, and they could give us a reward. And I see no point of walking 14 kilometers just to say that.
Yeah, that's not a
Right,
point.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
Us, funny, us they told they have some scans and the scans show ditches and other ditches
General
and peaks
location.
peaks in certain locations.
Well,
Yeah.
we still have one. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
So
what
nobody
they
from
told
Lakes,
us. When we asked if they know
nobody
where the
from
peaks are, they
Lakeside
told
is
us not in their pay grade.
Sorry, what, Martin?
I said nobody from Lakeside has showed up.
Well,
Tonight?
well, that doesn't look like it.
I think that's quite worrying.
I mean, well, John is probably asleep as always. Richard is away on a. Richard went to black market a long time ago.
No, it's not a
and
problem.
then
If you relay what we tell you, you know, like I said,
Yeah,
the most
yeah.
important part, it would be nice if somebody of the of Lakeview would be here too, and of the hunters, because their name was falling from the intel I got too.
What about
Because
that other group that has a note up at Sub that the British Embassy is trying to get a hold of the other British Embassy people?
the
There
task
was a
force
note up
Victrix,
at Sub today? Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. There was a note which said
Oh.
we want to contact you. That's all we noticed. Task Force Victrix guy there actually, like when we met them, they were pretty cool. But I cannot tell further things. We met them only twice or 3 times.
So,
No, like to make that short, you know, and that would be nice if you could say that to the Lakeview, because you know my intel is not 100% correct. That's why I'm here to talk. If they have the feeling to get in contact with me, I have no problem to going over to their place too. If they want to have a chat, if they don't, I don't know, if they don't trust us or whatever. I'm just here to avoid a blow or anything. Before it comes to it. If my intel is true, if my intel is not true, of course we can all forget that shit. You know. And that was not to make any false accusations, but you know, I need to follow what I've been told to make sure my people here are safe.
So you're saying British Embassy is not the people they say they are.
Oh no, I think they're the British Embassy, but I think they want our radioactive material so badly that they are ready to make an attack. And
They have another plan. Yeah, I think they have a plan for it. I don't think they're just protecting it.
I mean, all they told me is that they're gonna neutralize it and send it to Britain.
From a, if I can speak here, if I can just say something, from a technical and legal standpoint, they cannot be the British Embassy. Because an embassy comes to a country and is accepted by that country's government, and there is no government active in Chernobyl. So they cannot be the British Embassy. So they are lying.
yeah,
That's,
okay, but
that's the first thing that is absolutely, you can't get around that. They're not the British Embassy. Whoever they are, we don't know, but then they have no legal authority.
yeah, okay, but that could
So what
just be a name. You know what I mean? Just pointing it out. That could just be the name of the task force. If it's a task force.
Bandit group.
No,
Yeah,
that
it's
wouldn't
called
make
my
sense. That
back-
wouldn't make sense, but well, they
could
told
have
me that
chosen, they could have chosen any name, but they chose a name that just
Yeah.
physically cannot work. which
and
worries me.
well, they said to me that they've been sent to journalists to do that task, and that's all I know.
Yeah, I think it doesn't. It's not useful to discuss if they are true or if they are really. I'm just pointing out that that's the intel I got, and that intel that they want to take hostile actions against us to get that thing. I heard that with my own ears on a radio when they didn't turn off the radio. So if not somebody sounds strangely like Dave, who I know a long time now, you know, then that was them. different than that. The intel I got is from people who they, who are, how do I say that, snooping around at different locations and sometimes spying in on talks, and that's what I've been told. Like I said, I don't know if that's correct. That's why I'm talking to you. I'm just wanted to make sure to avoid anything before it comes to a blow, before anybody gets hurt, or before anybody gets, I don't know, killed or worse. No, wait, killed is basically the worst thing. Hurt or worse. That's why I'm here to talk to you. That's why that's what I try to make my point.
Yeah. So, if I got you correct, you want us to not give any more radioactive agents towards the British embassy.
Do what with your do with your radioactive agents what you want. It's more about the security of my people, because that's what concerns me. And what I've been told is that the embassy has an alliance with you, like with Sphere. That there was a talk of Sphere, Lakeview, and the Hunters.
No.
To attack us.
They never said anything, and they never said anything about an alliance to us.
That's the intel I got. That's why I'm here to talk to you.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking.
We're telling you what we've been told.
Yeah.
by them.
But I'm just saying.
So
I'm just saying the British embassy never said anything to us about being allies. They just said I'm 100% sure they never told us that we are the Western communities are allies with the British embassy.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
they're
I
just
never
lying.
heard that.
They're just lying to
I've never
scare
heard
us. That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go and get those notes, Tech?
Wait.
The book?
Yep. Give me a sec.
Sorry guys, I just had a stroke.
I have
you
some
guys fell
notes
asleep.
which are somehow supportive to what I'm saying. Give me a second.
Do you want me to get them, Tech?
Eh.
So you stay here.
Oh yeah, even better. You know where they are.
Yeah.
Sorry that it's a
Well,
bit.
he's not saying he doesn't believe us.
No,
He
no.
didn't say he didn't believe us.
Yeah, I know, but I just when I have the notes, I can show to him.
Alright. Well, I'm saying, I'm not sure if that's gonna, after what I thought, I'm obviously gonna tell tell the groups what you told me, but from what I know, they don't trust you guys. They don't trust Bermuda, and they just kind of have the feeling of you guys being the bad guys around here, and if you guys want to do something, you will always use force. So I'm not sure if I tell them that will do it, they will react at any point being like, oh shit, that's really bad, whatever. They probably won't just care about it.
Well, I would use force. Force to pull my ass up.
What?
Nothing.
Sorry, that guy. Yeah. Okay, but that's the thing. I don't know why they have that picture of us.
I have no idea. Too.
Literally, the two
Well,
times I met John of Lakeview, we helped him with stuff.
Yeah, I'm asking them many. As soon as as they say they don't like you guys, I'm asking them why, and they just tell me they just don't like you guys. They don't trust you. I have no idea.
Me and Martin brought newcomers to Lakeside. Like the guys who wanted to go there, we helped them.
Mm-hmm.
And then we don't get
And
any
our
trust, of course.
Yeah, our refugee camp here is full. We help take care of people. We've got seven refugees, 7 buildings occupied right now. So they're not being forced to stay here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some are living happily.
I was one of the refugees, so.
Yeah, I still remember those 2 funny guys, Alberto and Anteo.
Oh, I've met them
they're
long
out in
time
Boer.
ago.
Yeah, they're out
I've
in
met
Boer.
them.
Yep.
Yeah, they're cool guys. They used to
Yeah.
be refugees as well.
Yeah, if Martin comes back with the notes, that would be very helpful. So.
Yeah, sometime before morning.
Yes.
It's only across the street. Yeah.
Do you reckon he's got lost?
Oh my god.
Should I go
It is
help
dark
him?
out.
Yeah,
It is
go
dark
and
out.
help him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he
Bro,
still doesn't
6
know how
got
to use
dark.
the night vision. Yeah, no, you know what I mean.
No,
I
he
don't
used it
know.
today.
I don't know why they don't trust us. I mean, I can change it if they don't trust us. I'm just here to tell you. I want to make things clear before it comes to blow. If you believe me or not, you know, I cannot change that. I'm you know what I mean. Or if somebody believes us or not, I can change it. One thing I will say for sure:
Yeah.
if people are in front of our gates trying to
Alright,
attack
well,
us,
I'm escorting you back.
then we will use force. Otherwise, not.
You
As
shut
long
the
as none of our
doors.
guys gets hurt or captured or anything, everything is fine. If you don't trust us, it's fine. Just let us be. You know, you can tell that to them too.
Yeah.
If people start to act up towards us, I think that's the same that's the normal reaction of every group, of every friend. If you act up against my friends, I will act up against you. I'm here on the notes. Feel free to read them.
Yeah.
That was stuck up by the embassy, of course, not with name. We got 2 people who can testify, not of our group, of course, that they saw people sticking that up. I can set up a meeting with them too, if necessary.
There were 2 other notes as well, just negative about Bermuda, without referencing in much.
From
Same
Zub
time.
Market. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, looks like someone doesn't like you.
And also, I got proof that they were luring up their shit talking us in a very bad manner. I mean, I guess they did the same when they were at groups. They had their Mr. Ambrose up at the trader. He eventually talked to 2 of our friends in a very bad manner about us. What he said was basically, and that's almost a quote, that we worship the devil, that we are cannibals, that we are, like I said, that we force people to fight for us, in a form of how do you say that? Yeah, in form of abusing them and forcing them to fight for us, especially the refugee center. It's just there for this. Like I said, I have enough people who can testify that. I mean, if you trust them or not, or if they trust them, like the other groups, their decision. I can just say that I try to offer, you know, the how do we say that, the peaceful way, the way with where nobody gets hurt, where nobody nobody needs to die, nobody needs to live in fear, and everybody can just do his own business. That's what I try to offer here.
Yeah.
I think that's in all people's interest. That's in your guys' interest. That's in our interest. That should be in the embassy's interest if they really here try to hold the peace. Because how it looks, apparently the embassy has, I don't know how many, I think 3 already, 3 of the nuclear material. We got 1, you got 1, and as far as I know, the anarchists get at least 1 or 2. So the stuff is split up enough to not be able to do something stupid with it.
Well, God knows how many more there are.
Yeah, true.
Okay,
I don't
yeah, okay, that's true. But I think for now it's split up enough that nobody can do something stupid with it. At least at this point. We got
the self there.
Pardon? I couldn't understand you.
Okay, look, they're just overall, with even a single one is dangerous. Let's say the frag grenades would still be around. You just strap one to it, unpin it, throw it, and you have a fucking gas bomb, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I talked like we have a friend. His name is Kareem. He was here when Christoph did all that shit.
Yeah, I've heard about the Christoph guy.
Yes, and Kareem was here when Christoph did all of that, and he briefed us what a guy with a decent medical knowledge can do with that stuff. And that's way worse than a gas grenade, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
By the way, hi you guy outside with flashlight. You can come in if you need to, if you want to. Oh, turn off. Sorry, there was somebody with flashlight behind you. I saw him, but turn off.
Oh.
Ah, no, there he is.
It could just be the light from the other room, or no?
Hello.
It's Jack.
Yeah, Alex,
Jack,
could you do me
yeah.
a favor and talk with him outside?
About what?
Make sure to whisper. I don't know about something. No, like I said, I
We kind of having
make
some-
sure to
something
whisper,
here.
please.
Let's go step aside and yeah.
No, like I said, I'm just trying to keep the people safe. I try to prevent worse. That's why I don't hand mine out, because if one group, and I don't care what their intentions are, have too much, there only needs to be one guy who has access to all of them, who's a psychopath. It doesn't need to be the whole group. It just needs to be one guy who has access to all of them, and he could recreate what Christoph did.
Yeah.
And I think that's not in your how do you say that, in your, you don't want it, we don't want it, the embassy hopefully doesn't want it, and the other communities doesn't want that either, because what Kareem told us, that would be devastating for all of us.
Oh yeah, well yeah. Obviously we just want to live in our as peaceful lives in the West, with the nature, doing some business once in a while, fishing, fucking
Yeah, and
surviving of hunting, not selling weed or guns, so, but yeah.
yeah, and we basically want to do the same. We want to stay alive down here. We don't want to have any trouble. As you can see, we have a bar to have a place to socialize. We try to help new people. Or what means we try? We actually currently do, with 7 dorms full. We help
them, like, I'd be dead.
We help new people, and we try, of course, to make our to keep our guys safe. That's all we want. No more, no less.
Well, that's good. That's very good.
And I want to make a treasure hunt on,
I've-
and I want to make a treasure hunt on Easter. I just want to say that.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's a good idea. Well, I'm glad I came here actually, because that just gave me some information, and that just gave me a bit to think, because for now I've been convinced by people. I've heard so many things, bad things about you guys, and only bad things. I didn't hear a single good thing about you. But now that I'm here, I'm kind of getting a little bit convinced by what you guys are telling me, and yeah.
The sad thing is,
You understand.
you don't need to answer on that, but if you talk to the hunters, normally they know us a long time, and yes, we had our problems with friends of the hunters, but wait a second. Dude, could you go to Whisper, please? Sorry. We had a problem with the group called Devil's Bar about a pretty. It was just a
I've
principle.
heard about
Yeah, and it was just about the principle thing. They forced people to take off the jackets you wear, and they forced one of our citizens when we were up in Zavelgrad to take off the jackets, and we didn't like that. We stuck a note up the door, and like the day before we wanted to go in the bar to get the revenue for her jacket, everything come to a blow. People we didn't talk properly to each other. However, we were able to fix the things with talking, because believe me or not, talking is always better than to have a fight.
Yeah, that's how I'm trying to sort out things, but everyone doesn't want to fucking talk. They just want to. Well, it's really hard with those people in the West. They're really like, when there's like a argument, I always try to talk it out, to try to piece it out, but they just don't fucking listen. They never listen.
Yeah, like I said, I can just tell you this. I hope you believe me. I mean, there's always two sides of the story. You can tell the same to them. If they wish to hear that on a neutral place, they can contact us on the radio. We can meet that up.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
I'll probably forget a bit things. I'll tell them the what I remember at that moment, but I'll make sure to tell them if they want to know the exact what version or more of what I said. I just tell them to go meet you guys.
And they can just contact us and try to make up a meeting if they don't feel comfortable coming down here. And I can understand that you don't feel comfortable if you only hear bad stuff about us. I mean, I wouldn't go to a group where I only hear bad stuff.
I'm alright with that. I'm trying to stay even if I hear bad stuff, I'm not gonna think bad about a group until I have proof of that bad things happening, and like you understand me.
Yeah, you try to stay as
yeah.
unbiased as possible. Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just mean like in general, if they have a problem with coming here, I can understand that. I mean, we had some groups where we didn't go the two because, you know, it all smelled like they would want to do something, so we made out a meeting at the sub trader. Hopefully that nothing happens at sub. You know, the unwritten rule that no one does anything at sub. I hope that still exists since like the last big storm. So if you, like I said, if they want to meet up, that's fine. We can meet up somewhere they want. We can also go over to them if they feel more comfortable with that. Just remind them that there are always two sides of the story. I have a shit ton of proof. And normally the hunters should be able to say something good about us too. If they don't do okay, then I don't know why.
Yeah, I haven't seen the hunters in a long while actually.
Pardon?
Oh, really?
It's been maybe like a week maybe since I saw them.
Yeah, we left notes over there, but
Yeah,
just a
I've-
couple
I've-
days ago we haven't heard anything.
Yeah, I've came there too and nothing. I don't know. The car stays in the same place all the time, so I don't know what's going on.
Oh, wow.
Eventually they left again. That
I hope
happens
they're alright.
often that they go to hunting trips now towards their island. Eventually they did that again. No, but like I said, I think if you have any questions you want to ask us, feel free to ask. I talked enough. I just try to play the answer game if you have anything you want to know or need to know.
I'm alright. I'm alright. You made everything actually pretty clear, so I don't have any questions.
Right, that's good. Yeah, in this case, thank you for your time.
Yeah.
That was very helpful. Because it would be nice if I don't need to run around in combat gear all the time because I need to be afraid that like 6 groups want to kill one of us or us.
Well, if they gonna be talking shit about you again in the West, I'm gonna try to cool off things a bit, and if they have a problem, I'll just tell them don't fucking speak about them without them being killed. Just say it in their eyes.
Yeah, that would be very kind. And don't quote me wrong. I don't want to shit talk them. I just say what I've witnessed so far, and what I've witnessed so far is nothing. Is like you now confirmed, just bad things about us.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No?
So and now
Since
I
I'm
get
not a representative.
and I will get us some vodka
Oh,
now.
sorry.
Give me a sec.
What, Alex?
Yeah, since I'm not a representative of the. The embassy.
Yeah, there's food
you-
and drink in the other room. If you need something, people help yourselves. I've got more upstairs if I
Okay.
need to resupply.
Yeah, we will need to
That's the
switch.
spirit.
That's the spirit of. Yeah, sorry, Martin. We need to share a bottle.
Yeah. Hmm?
Martin?
Do what?
Why?
We need to share a bottle because you
I'm
don't
the
have enough
most-
vodka down here.
I
I'm
have
the most
stuff
I'm
sanitary
okay.
person here.
I don't need any.
All right. In this
Oh,
case,
really?
I don't know you how you say in English. Guten. Nee, Prost.
They
Bottoms
say it bottoms up. Yeah, bottoms up. Cheers!
Or cheer.
Na zdrowie.
Na zdrowie!
Ouch. By the way, guys, I dropped you a bottle here too. Just so you know, Sean. Sean and Guy, that's name. I'm not good at names. Sorry. Sean, Jake.
Sean is zoned out.
Yeah. I was daydreaming a bit.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah.
Everick. Why do I want to call you Grizzly? You remind me of somebody I knew who was called Grizzly. I don't know why.
Never met the guy, but well.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. Like I said, thank you for the time. Oh, more drinks.
Ooh,
Nice.
more booze!
Well, it was nice talking with you guys.
And if you guys ever need anything, feel free to yell. Like,
Yeah, alright. I'll make sure to tell them that. You don't mind if I take the bottle, don't you?
Oh no, not a problem. Come on,
No,
go ahead, man.
I just like the look of it. I want to put it on my shelf.
Oh yeah, take it. Take it.
Well,
Take one of the full whiff for your guys as a present or so.
I mean, if you have if we have one more, I'll take it. I don't mind.
Here on the ground.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
take it,
got
man.
more upstairs if you need it.
You know,
Oh.
in Russia, when we drink, we say toasts. So why not we just say a toast for better future?
Because I'm not good in making a toast.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna make a toast because I can. For better future and for peace and quiet.
You're supposed to drink.
Good
yeah.
toast.
Cheers. Alright, so
Oh, I'll probably be heading back now.
like I said, thank you for your time.
Thanks for coming.
6 Leute waren hier, das heißt, wir haben ein gutes, abschreckendes Beispiel.
Well, I'll see you guys around then.
Yes,
Take care.
same to
Yeah,
you.
thank
See
you.
ya.
I will. If you need to place lights here.
Ooh, this stuff is strong.
Sorry.
Being crazy.
I know my way around those bars.
Oh yeah, sorry. Hi.
Oh, you used to walk through these bars, okay.
Yeah. Do you need if you need any food or anything for the road? There's
No, I'm
more
very good.
stuff if you need it.
I'm
Okay.
alright, thank
All right. Nice meeting you. Take care.
Nice meeting you too.
Yep. Come back again.
Stay safe.
Should I figure out my MVGs?
You need what? You need MVGs?
Oh, well,
give me a second. Give me a
No.
second.
Do you need battery or okay?
Like, give me a long second.
All right.
So, schleimen wir uns einfach noch rein bei dem. Ay.
I wanted to
So,
iron my dress before I opened the bar.
okay. You unfortunately need to take on the helmet because I don't find a sling,
Yeah,
but
it's alright.
oh no, my beanbasher got ruined. Did I have a second one too?
Alright,
Martin.
well,
Alright.
I'll be heading home now.
Yeah, stay safe.
Thank you
Drive
for
safe.
inviting
Take
me.
care. Bye bye.
You gotta be at it again?
What? Huh? What?
You gotta be playing a song? Can you play Taganish?
Don't let him sing.
I don't know the titles, I just know the numbers.
Alright, bye bye.
Bye bye, stay safe.
Bye. Take care. Bye.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, that time I was singing, it was
Get closer to me.
not really.
I don't want to yell, I want to whisper. I'm here at the table.
What?
Do you believe this guy? I mean, he basically confirmed everything.
I do.
We basically confirmed everything we accused him of, except that, except that his group would be involved in anything. At one point he was getting a bit, how do you say that, his voice was changing when I said something, and he was a bit more
defensive.
Yes, like he was going from talking that in a very monotone way to like, like I cannot recreate that. You I think you guys know what I mean.
Yeah.
So
Wait.
Huh?
About this guy, Maverick, right? His
Yes.
name. So.
Make sure to whisper,
is that
by the way.
Same guy who? Yeah, I am. Is that the same guy who, like, was driving a motorbike?
I think yes.
Motorbike? No.
I mean, early days, even before you came here, Martin.
Oh, I don't know.
I think that could be him.
Yeah, well, that
Martin,
guy
you talked to
brought
this
me
guy.
a free gun.
You talked to this guy a few times earlier, more often.
Yeah.
What's your view on this
He
conversation?
He came round in the early days and gave me a load of medical supplies and some toxins, antidotes, stuff like that. Quite high level stuff. So he was very generous and very friendly.
Yeah, he got me a red gunter, so also very generous of him.
Yeah, I
for
think he's
free.
okay.
I trust him.
My question
for
was
what
from
little
that
I met.
from that talk. Can anybody see if that was really Oh, dude, I don't know how to say it. Where's my German translator? I don't have a German translator here today. Fuckers. From like how he.
Indoors again. Sorry, guys.
Yes, yeah. Let's go inside.
Yeah.
From how he talked, you know what I mean? Do you think? Wait a second. Actually, let me check something. Check the crates and check if there is a radio around, because he was pretty long over here. Just making sure. Yes, I'm paranoid. Fuck, I took the crate.
Wow, you paranoid at that point that you're checking for any planted radios,
What's
right?
going on? I'm stuck.
Yeah, you're stuck between me and.
Move, That's it. I'm stuck. Ooh, that was. Well, we could talk in the compound. We know he's not been there.
So turn on a receiver and see if it echoes
Ah,
when
yeah.
we're talking.
Hello. This is hello. Yes. It echoes.
No, that was me
Oh,
that said
that
hello.
was a person.
No. Is that me again?
On which frequency?
89.5. Hello. Yeah, I think that's more. Oh, that's coming from that radio. Yeah. From that receiver. Hello. Wait. Give me a sec.
Turn mine off. So.
Hello. Ah. You broke my radio. You broke my radio.
Oh no!
Okay. However, make sure to take the batteries out of your radios
Yeah, mine
and
is.
out of your receivers too, just to make sure that they don't accidentally transmit.
Gotcha.
Do you trust this guy from how he talked to us? Because sometimes he sounded a bit like he tries to play us. You know what I mean?
No, I thought he was. I thought he was all right.
I did too.
It's not really my place to say. So.
Well, I don't really know. I don't know what to say.
Okay. Hard to decide. Hard to judge. keep that in mind. Could be a master player of him in which direction ever. What was his
I mean,
answers
he
when I
didn't
asked
sell
if
both
the...
of his.
Sorry?
He didn't sell both of his to the British Embassy, so he doesn't trust them totally, or he would have.
Yeah, but he could simply just say that I can tell you I sold mine to the British Embassy and the other one somebody I know has is still with him. You know what I mean? And could lie. I don't even would need one to make that lie. I could tell you I did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if I told you that I drank the funny juice from this radioactive agent, you would believe me. Not a good liar.
That's why I'm asking if you thought he sounded honest, because at certain points I didn't thought he was honest. Because at one point he was talking with an how do we say that, excited voice, like, you know, very high and very active. And the rest of the whole talk he was talking like this, very monotone and you know, bored basically.
Well, I didn't catch it. I had a stroke, so don't ask me.
Okay, yeah, we can. I think we can stop and talk about that. Okay, yeah, nice. So we know a bit more.
I'm more concerned that the other guys didn't turn up. That bothers me a lot more than somebody turns up and talks funny.
Yeah, I mean, at least that he was here and talked, so that's good for us. And we know that the embassy is definitely shit-talking us. Like, I mean, we know that before. And he more or less confirmed with his one saying when I said something about that we know that the embassy is trying to take it with force. He more or less confirmed that too. Outpost up north, which is just a wheat farm. I mean, if you look where it is located, you see that it's just a wheat farm. Retards.
Yeah, well, they'll figure it out. They can probably look through the boards and see.
Eve,
Yeah,
you looting all the time. Haven't you
Yeah.
come up? Haven't you seen one yourself? Gotten one yourself?
no, I actually haven't. No. I mean, I only go to these general areas close here. I don't go.
Yeah.
You
too
find them in
far.
industrial zones.
Yeah, that's the thing. When me and Henry we found the radioactive agent, like I told you, it was just in a room of just a house.
Yeah, I mean, I find
Oh,
a lot
fuck, I
of
need to
stuff,
take it
but
out.
I have never found one of those.
There are obviously
need
not
to-
very many of them.
Let me through.
Well, actually, that sounded like there was more than I thought. He said that some of those other groups have them. I was surprised to hear that.
And then there's always the people that are on their own that ain't in groups. Could have some.
Yeah.
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 Did he suggest how many he's come across?
I was keeping count of them for you. It was 2 with one group, possibly 1 or 2 with another, plus the one that he's still got.
And the one he sold.
And then there's the one he sold to the embassy. Yeah.
That's 6. Which groups? Part of the time I was eating my dinner, so I didn't hear you.
I was just sort of standing at the back, quiet, listening. So.
So I'm just wondering which groups he mentioned that had them.
I can't think. I can't remember what
Do
name he said.
Lakeside have any?
No, Lakeside didn't. Not that he said.
Was it the Hunters?
No, I don't think it was hunters. Because he even
Were they
said he
called like
hasn't seen
anarchists
them
or
lately.
something?
Yes,
The
anarchists.
Yeah.
No, I
yeah,
think,
I think
Tech mentioned they had it. Yeah.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Makes sense. If you want to be an anarchist, you gotta have something explosive underneath your bed. So I was told.
Okay. Yeah.
I think you're
So
thinking
you
of old-fashioned anarchists from before the First World War.
Guy Fawkes.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Only
Do you remember that comic book V for Vendetta? I would say he was an anarchist.
Well, I heard of it, but I never read it. I know that this Guy Fawkes mask is pretty popular amongst children in Russia.
Beep beep, fucking beep.
Oh!
Yay, Kareem!
Hello,
if
I'm
it isn't
bringing a
my
friend.
motherfucking friend.
There is another friend coming, Thomas. He said he needs to talk to you.
Oh yeah,
I
we were
will
waiting
run
for
over
him.
the infected.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks, dude.
Fucking run them over! Run them over!
Come here.
Come on!
Yes. Die.
Why is
On.
this-
Okay, you brought the lady, okay. You can run her over.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was. Is that domestic abuse?
Well, she's not part of our community, so
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
it's just abuse.
I just needed some reassurance.
Oh, wow! That's not a person. I thought that there was a person staring at us at the window of the compound, but that was just a zombie.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
Och nee. Oh Mann. Was ist los? Ups. Hingegen geredet.
Dave, I got something for you.
It's big, hard, and blue.
I'm here.
So blue.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Right, so
Kareem, come here.
where is Bermuda then from here? Or am I in it? Or I don't know where Bermuda is. I'm supposed to be going there for a meeting. I don't know where it is.
Wait, you're Thomas?
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
Thomas.
Ah!
Yes, Thomas.
Yeah, Grizzly was... not Grizzly, Maverick just left.
You're an hour late.
Yeah, I'm a little bit late. There was a bit of a problem I'll take care of, but I'm here now.
Okay,
Who is talking? Oh.
let's go into the back room.
Where the fuck is she? It's heavy.
I have no clue where she is.
Oh,
she's gone.
she just fell asleep here. I seen some
Oh.
person falling asleep here.
Oh, okay. Then I will put.
Guys, make sure to
I
whisper,
will
please.
put it here.
Thank you.
Yes, yes, right.
Ah, hey, I'm back.
Oh, hey, I'm Thomas.
Nice to meet you. Maverick was here already. We talked most of that stuff out. I will make that fast.
Do you want to go for a walk?
Wait, I actually need to take a nap. My radio. Oh, wait, I need to throw my radio.
Yes.
Because my radio was. Huh? Is it my radio? Yeah, it is my. Okay. Sorry, I will make that a bit faster. Dying with Maverick. So I'm just following intel here. Maverick told me most of the things and said most of the things clear already. Basically, I guess you guys know about the embassy, as we know about the embassy.
Yeah, we both know about the UK embassy.
Yeah, exactly. And
I mean,
again, and I
if
don't.
there's any questions you want to ask me, I might be able to give you extra information.
Pardon?
Maverick kind of represents his kind of like New Hope. The Zavir people, they're kind of sort of moving in with Lakeside, but obviously I'm here to represent Lakeside. So whatever questions you want to put to me,
It's
I can do so.
now less questions than more just bringing you on the point what I've talked with Maverick, I guess. Maverick actually could at least, how do you say that, really... I will just talk. Sorry, my English is, it's late. So forgive me my stuttering, that will happen a lot now, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, you know the embassy as I know the embassy. I don't want to discredit the embassy here or anything. I don't want to give them anything. I just go with intel that I got from people listening in on talks, being talked to by the embassy, or eventually people in the embassy who contacted me, or because they forgot to turn off the radio in a meeting. So the most concerning thing I discovered is, I guess, it's not an... It's pretty obvious, these radioactive agents, which are around.
Yeah.
I guess the embassy told you that we have one of them and don't...
Kareem? Oh, there you are.
And don't hand it over to them.
Where's Kareem?
I don't know, could you whisper?
He was around a minute ago.
I
maybe
knew
he's
that you
over
had
there.
one.
Okay.
Well, I didn't know for sure, but I knew-ish that you had one through, down the grapevine stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't make a... How do you say that? I don't hide that. I have one. And I already told the embassy I will not hand it out to them. Because the last time I handed one out, that it was 4 months ago, 5 months ago. And it was to Dave. Before it was the embassy. I need to say that. It was when they were based in Cabanino. They lost it within 2 days. So I will not hand it out to the embassy. Now I heard interrupted radio messages when they forgot to turn off the radio. And it's most certainly sure that that was the embassy because I'm pretty sure I recognize Dave's voice. I know him a long time now. And they talked about taking it with force from us if we don't give it on the free will. So
Yep, I was with you yesterday.
after that I of course sent a few people out to listening around. We found a few notes at the submarket. If you want to go through them, there were a few more
Yeah.
here on the ground. We saw people putting that up. We got people confirming that are notes from the embassy.
Don't think there were any survivors.
I will just say that's straight out that are lies. That's just to discredit us. Because of that, there is no name or anything on it. They put it up to Zap. Mr. Ambrose was that, and then left the trader for about 5 minutes and went back and stand there and talk shit about us. 2 friends of us.
Right. Okay.
If you need further proof of that, I can get the guys they talk to here. So like eventually not today, but yeah.
We go hard as fuck like D-Rose, ballin' like a free throw, what you know about it? Shawty, she a freak hoe, and she love the deep throw. Bands on deep pockets, you know my gang keep rockets. So hit the flow, my man's on go. Walk inside the function, dropping bands on the floor. Matter of fact, hit the strip, dropping bands on the go. Hopping off the plane, Louis bags at the door. So hit the flow, my man's on go. Walk inside the function, dropping bands on the floor. Matter of fact, hit the strip, dropping bands on the go. Hopping off the plane, Louis bags at the door. It's a stray on the track, bitch.
Yeah, I've been living in my head. All my friends have been real skeptical. The closest will leave you for dead. I know I'm not perfect for real. Me being that I never said. But trust me, I know how it feels. When they try to fill you with dread. Hey, hey. Knives in my bag, now I got knives in my bag. They try to stab me, you know how to act. You talking on the internet, but won't even add me. Fake friends, not a friend of me. Erase them from my memory. used to not smoke, but I smoke now. Wasn't shit, but now I run the damn town. Claim he got the green, but he logged out. Claim that nigga mean, but he sussed out. I've been living in my head. All my friends have been real skeptical. The closest will leave you for dead. I know I'm not perfect for real. Me being that I never said. But trust me, I know how it feels. When they try to fill you with dread. Knives in my back, now I got knives in my back. They try to stab me, you know how to act. You talking on the internet, but won't even add me. Fake friends, not a friend of me. Erase them from my memory. You cannot play me, these niggas my sons, these niggas my babies. I just might cop a Mercedes, Benz truck, leave these niggas out of luck. I know they starting to hate me, wavy not real mysterious. Claiming we fuck with that bitch is delirious. Said you get money, but nigga, we curious. You broke as hell, so we can't take you serious, period. Whoa, let me know. Smile make a bitch have a heart attack. Can't steal my shine. Wavy the best, that's a fucking fact. He want the smoke, we knock him down. Ain't stand a chance, like fuck nigga, please. You making noise, I can't hear a sound.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, okay, I cannot really do anything about the storm.
Yeah.
Sorry, where was I? I kind of lost.
You were talking about the missing people and these notes from Zub.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I said, I have a few people who can testify that they're not from our group. Of course, they are. How do you say that? They're closer with us than with the embassy. After they heard what the embassy told, and they know us, of course. If you want to hear that out of their mouth, in case somebody doesn't believe me, I'm just offering every evidence I can have, because because the other intel I have that tells me that you guys are or that the embassy convinced and has an alliance with the groups of New Hope, Lakeview, or Lakeside. What's exactly? Sorry, I always mix it up. There was a group that was called Hillview. You're not Hillview, you're Lakeside, or?
Oh, right. Okay, so there's Lakeside, which is my group, the group I'm kind of, well, the group I'm in. And then there's there was a community in Zavir called New Hope, but they're actually moving now. They're moving to be closer to Lakeside, so that it's kind of a transition. Transition period.
Okay. Okay, so your side and this Zavir group is currently, like the New Hope group is currently their own group, but will probably integrate into Lakeside.
Yes, probably.
Okay,
I would imagine.
Okay, perfect. Sorry, I was just a bit confused now. Okay, however, so the intel I got.
We don't tend to have any. We don't really have any alliances at the current moment with anyone really. Not even the.
Oh wow, that's a nice improvement.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, Alex.
Thomas is the name, yeah?
Yes.
Could you whisper, please?
Oh yeah, eventually we shouldn't stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Stop playing that.
Guys, whisper. After the storm, you need to whisper. Sorry. Quite chaotic. I will shoot this kid. No. Like I said, I'm here, because I heard that there was an intel which was given to me. I already talked with Maverick about that. He told me basically the same. I believe him, and of course, with that, I believe you too. I'm just here to, or I just try to talk things out before it comes to any form of blow. Guys, please whisper. Thank you. Before it comes to any kind of a blow, I need to go after the intel I get from different people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, there was the intel that the embassy is planning to get that stuff on force is I would say 90% sure because I recognize Dave's voice when they forgot to turn off the radio. I don't want to do anything about that. If they come in front of our doors, I know and I said the same to Maverick, they know what will happen. I just want to live my life in peace here with my people. Maverick also told me that the guys in the West, like you, the Hunters, the New Hope community, don't really trust us. I don't really know why. I think John Fletcher started to build your community. We helped him, and he helped us at the beginning. So I don't know where that distrust came from.
I don't think it's. I think it's more that we don't really know much about, obviously the community, things that go on, and the only things that we hear maybe are either hearsay or they're not. They're not true fact. So obviously, I can only judge on what I've seen and heard. Obviously, I've been to the UK embassy's base.
Yeah.
And they're, they've showed us around, and they've said that
I don't
basically that they're not interested.
Wait a second. Guys, go whisper, please. It's quite hard to understand somebody who talks to you if 5 people are screaming around. And tell us if we don't whisper. Thank you. Sorry. It's hard. I have problems to understand people if other people are talking.
That's fine. So basically, we went there and we spoke to them.
Okay. This guy wants to kid. Martin, can you please tell him to shut up? Sorry. That's some refugee who apparently don't know what to say. Yeah, sorry. Let's continue our talk.
I will.
So basically, they know that So, did Maverick tell you that he actually has a canister of that stuff?
Maverick. Maverick was, I think, pretty honest. He told me he has. We referred to them as tomato. Maverick told me he has had 2 of the tomatoes and sold 1 to the embassy. I hope you know that, and I don't give any certified information out.
I knew that he was thinking about getting rid of 1, so that makes probable sense that he gave 1 to the embassy. I knew that he had 1. I didn't know he had 2, but it's neither here nor there. I didn't really communicate much with Maverick up until recently when he was trying to move closer to the community. So, but yeah, so we obviously, my group told people at the UK embassy about it because at the time New Hope wanted to alliance itself with us, and we didn't feel like that was going to be a good choice. We want to be aligned with someone who has the same kind of mindset, and we didn't like the idea of him having that radioactive stuff. We wanted to get rid of it before we made any choices or any decisions. So we told the thingy about it, and the UK embassy basically said that they're not interested in coming and take it by force. They just, if they want help, if Maverick wanted help getting rid of it by himself, then they would give him the resources to do so. And they weren't very interested in trying to take it by force. And that's what I heard from them themselves.
Yeah, they said the same when we were up there too, when we introduced ourselves. Or we've been invited up there from Dave, who, as I said, was a long-term friend of us, or at least I thought he was a long-term friend of us. We know him for about 6 months now, and we've been through different situations together. However, we went up there. They told us they don't want to take it with force. And later on, one of my guys was running around the corner with a receiver in their hands. When we made a quick stop to discuss what we've just heard there, and was telling us that they're talking about us. And like I said, I know Dave a long time, and I'm pretty sure it was Dave's voice. I'm 90% sure it was Dave's voice. It could be someone else, but they talked about taking that stuff with force of us if we don't hand it out on free will. And afterwards, like I said, I sent it my I have friends too. I sent it my friends out to spy around a bit, and that's when I got the intel, which, like I said, which I already don't believe anymore. I mean, that could be fake intel, that could be miscommunication, which said that you guys, like you, the New Hope and the Hunters have an alliance with the embassy to get that radioactive material.
No,
no,
that's a miscommunication.
Yeah, that was a miscommunication, I guess. I will need to ask my source of information about what actually happened, or what, if he's stupid, or if they are stupid. However, like I already told that to Maverick, I'm just here. I just want to have peace with my guys here. We have a refugee camp over there, which was discredited too by the embassy. They tell people, and that was something which is definitely fact, because they told it to multiple people at the submarket. They tell people that we are abusing people there to train them to soldiers to fight for us. That's not a refugee camp. That would be a military education center, and we would be a militant group. I just want to point out, me and one guy else are the only militaries left in this group, or former militaries. And we have a democracy, and actually we have a meeting in like an hour where we decide our stuff in a democratic order, and not in, like everybody has a voice, right? And everybody's voice is heard.
Okay.
I just wanted to point it out. I didn't said that to Maverick. But yeah, you know what I mean. I just wanted to how do you say that, defuse the situation before it even gets to any danger decree. That's why I wanted to talk to you guys
before it escalates. Yes, I can understand that. Yeah. Obviously, the only way to do these things is to meet these communities in person and take them for what you see and from what you hear. And you guys are very welcome to come up to Lakeside at any point and have a look around and get a feel for the place. So you get a feel of what kind of community we are. I mean, we don't really have any kind of leader there. The only kind of leadership we have really is not really like, we don't elect anyone. We don't really have a leader per se, but we do have people such as myself or John, who kind of, if people need help or whatever, they do tend to come to us for that help. So
yeah, we have basically the same, as far as I can tell, we have basically the same system. We don't have one leader. I'm talking now because we have, like, how do you say that, we have the general spokesman, which in this case would be Eve. That means normally she's speaking, but in belongs of security, it's either me or Ichigo. Ichigo's currently not here, so obviously it's me. Simply because we're the only two militaries left, or ex-militaries left. So security should be, it shouldn't be nothing against you, Martin, but eventually the security shouldn't be done by a doctor. You know what I mean? That's why that's basically why I'm talking to you at this point. And then Eve, normally Eve is more the talky person. But if somebody else feels the need to talk, they can talk too. That's basically how we handle our stuff. And in our meeting, we decide everything in a pure democratic way. We just say, we bring up the recommendation everybody agrees on, or we get a few recommendations, and then we make who's for it, yes or no, put your hands up, and with that, with the most votes gets how do you say that will be done. But however, like I said, I just wanted to diffuse the situation. We prefer peace over war, because we are so less humans. What brings it to kill ourselves about a fucking radioactive material?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
What I just want to say, I will not, and I think I said it already, or did I said it to Maverick? I don't know. I will not hand out my radioactive material towards the embassy, simply because of the reason, like I said before, I think I told you already, I gave that to a group which was bound with Dave, and they lost it within 2 days after we gave it to them. And I don't give it back to them. I will give such things to them again.
Okay. That's fair. Okay, well, I'm glad that's know, we're all on the same page.
Yeah, and that was basically everything. Like I said, I talked to Maverick. I was just concerned, because when you hear that, like, basically four bigger groups want to, or that, I mean, like I said, no, don't feel offended. That was my intel to the time. When you hear that four bigger groups want to attack you, and if necessary, kill all of you to get that stuff, that's a bit concerning.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, would you consider us to be a large group? I mean, I would consider Lakeside and Lakeside to be a small group, but.
I don't know. But one intel says you're 5, the next intel says you're 15. So I take so I take the thing in the middle, and that's 10. And 10 would be large enough to.
How many are you?
I haven't got a clue. There's only me, Richard, John.
Okay, I think.
Zach. There's only about 5 of us.
Okay.
Because
a social hub. Whenever I go through there's always lots of people hanging around, traveling through, chatting and stuff. So that might give the impression it's bigger than it is.
Well, we tend to have people because we're kind of on a road that goes towards Zavir. People from Zavir tend to come around. So obviously, in the next couple of days or weeks, we might end up with a couple more people just because Zavir might New Hope, those people, their community might amalgamate itself into ours, so we might end up with a couple more people. And we tend to get visits from like Krona and some people that live around Patushka and stuff like that. So
yeah.
Well, we are quite a friendly community, so I think that's normally why we get a lot of people that just float in and float out.
Yeah, I think the way your community is laid out along that road is very welcoming. People just there's nearly always people busy there. Sometimes I come past some communities and they're like locked up and there's no one around and you just move on. But you guys always seem to have someone.
Yeah.
Who's doing stuff.
Well, the idea of that, the whole ethos of the community, it was kind of put forward by John, and it's, obviously everything there was built up by John, and that's why he's not really the leader, but we all kind of consider him and his word, and just through respect, really, for him giving us somewhere to live and helping us build up our homes and such. So it's he doesn't want walls. He doesn't want it to feel like you're in a cage. He likes it to feel, when you go there, you can almost forget like the world fell and it's just normal. So
yeah.
We don't get many dead. We just get fresh.
I was over there. I met. What was the name of the guy? I forgot whose name that was. Pretty shy guy. A few days ago or weeks ago.
Was it Bjorn?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Bjorn. No, it was another guy. He had all black gear on him. He said he's not talking that much to other people, so he was a bit, He firstly was hiding inside one of our little checks till we hit him and like, hey dude, are you in there? And then he answered us, but I forgot his name. It was with Eve and Ichigo.
Could it be Richard?
I think that could be. Yeah, he told us a bit of about your place, showed us a bit around. It's a pretty nice community, though. I like the idea of no walls. The only problem is for us here, we unfortunately need our walls because otherwise we get swamped by zombies like every 5 minutes.
Yeah. We're just quite lucky that we're out of the way and we don't get any zombies coming our way. So yeah, nice. we're lucky in that respect. Nice. Obviously, communities are stronger together. I mean, there's more dead out there than there is people. We're better off pulling together and not forcing each other apart. Obviously, people can have their disagreements, but the main thing is to come together and to find some sort of compromise in the middle. Is what I think is what is happening here. Really, it's obviously lots of word of mouth gone round, and I think it's all being, you know, new slates.
Yeah.
I will make it abundantly clear that Lakeside, most of the majority of people who live in Lakeside do not condone Bjorn. We're not really that friendly with him. He does tend to hang around and kind of, you know, just do things around. Me and John, our personal opinions are is that we think he's a troublemaker. I wouldn't surprise me if a lot of this fake news is kind of Chinese whispers going around is manufactured by him. He seems to dislike you guys.
Yes, I
He
can.
seems to think you guys.
I can tell you why he was coming down here after he was already here, like in this country, for a few days and had a base up in the woods. Eve offered him a shelter in his in her refugee center. And he was always asking so much questions, you know, and it was really, it really sounded like he's planning something on us. He asked how many we are, how good our defenses are. He was asking questions you don't ask as a normal, you know, passerby.
Yeah.
And at one point, Martin told him, "Hey, dude, you're asking way too much questions." And then he was going.
And he got upset at that, didn't he?
Yeah. Then he left.
He didn't like me. He didn't like me pulling him up and saying, "Stop asking questions."
Well, there's been multiple times where, you know, in the last few days even, that, you know, John has had to, you know, put down the law, really, you know, and telling him that we don't like this attitude, we don't like this, and we don't like that, and, you know, we don't like this. I mean, a couple of days ago, to give you an idea of how, I think we had a bit of a problem in Lakeside where we thought that the people at the Hunters and what they called New Hope were planning to turn against us at Lakeside, purely because they kept having secret meetings and stuff like this within their own base, and they wouldn't allow people of Lakeside to be involved. And then later that day, Stanislav shot me in the leg, point blank. I'm surprised I still have a leg, but it kind of all went like busted, kind of just in a crescendo of panic. And obviously, it turned out it was just an accident, and he's apologized. And I think a lot of it does stem from Bjorn and his capacity to just make up things, and people, he just makes things up. And I don't know if it's because he's insecure about where he lives or whatnot, or maybe because he's not actually part of any community. He can make those decisions and fuck with people.
The thing with him is what I realized when he showed up here, and I mean, it's clearly, like you said, there are a few persons who crystallize, or who, how do you say that, who the other people see as some kind of leaders and different belongings in us. For example, mostly when it's about security, it's me or Ichigo, and when it's about general stuff, because Eve is a more, how do you say that, generous person and a nicer person than I am, and actually she can speak English as her mother language, which is a benefit too. And he was going here, and that was the first time he was here. He just got settled in the refugee center, which means nothing. That's just for people to, you know, to have the shelter, to not die in the first few days. To get their stuff. They can stay as long as they need. They don't need to bring anything. Just they have a place to shelter their stuff. They have a place to sleep at night, and they have a place where they can get warm food, because they just need to walk over here and can get themselves warm food. However, we saw a woman. Her name was Mackenzie, a Canadian woman. We saw her. You know, we were standing outside of over there, and she was like on the other side, and I decided to run over because she was, you know, that starter stuff. You are washed at the shore, so I ran over there as we always do and tried to help her. And he was running with me, and he was always like trying to overtake the talk we have with her. You know what I mean? like Eve is explaining her a few things, and he's like trying to place himself in the middle of that talk, trying to get the attention of her and stuff like that, which was kind of, you know, unlike too. That happens sometimes to me too, that I don't think and start to talk over people, and I know that, and I try to work on that. But he was like doing that all the time, and he was hardly trying to place himself in the middle of the attention. And I think that's his problem. I think he wants some attention or wants to have something to say. And when he realizes he will never have the chance to get something to say, I think that's when he turns mad. So that's just my recommendation. I mean, do whatever you want, but keep an eye on this guy.
Yeah, we're already monitoring Bjorn. We've Maverick wants to make a trader in Lakeside, and we've made it very clear to him that he's not making a trader in Lakeside if he intends to do that with Bjorn, because we don't want Bjorn hanging about Lakeside any more than he already does.
But we've actually been told, I like that. That's again just hearsay. We've been told by people that Bjorn is a how do you say that, a part of your community. Like he's already a Lakeside member, if we can say it like that. That's what we've been told. What they've been told by whoever. Just hearsay.
He's definitely not a member of our community. He actually lives a little ways above Moschino, and I can give you the exact location. There was talk, I think, at the moment that he wanted to go live with Maverick in Zavir in New Hope, but obviously New Hope is most of the people that live in New Hope have built houses now in Lakeside, and they want to be closer because it's more like you say, it's a kind of like a community hub, so people want to be closer. There's more things going on. But I don't know if Bjorn would be living would have lived in New Hope, but he's definitely not living in where we are. It just wouldn't be allowed.
Yeah. Okay.
Of Lakeside.
You know, why should I don't have any reason to distrust you in this case. I'm just saying that's what people are saying. So you need to keep an eye on that. You know, you need to find out who's spreading that. I got that intel from a guy at Zap. I don't know how exactly we were coming on Bjorn, but apparently Hitch was his name.
Hitch.
Yes, he's living between and
I know Hitch.
Between Pustoshka and Vibor in that building. And Bjorn was actually running from VMC military base over the field, and we were driving off after we dropped off Hitch when we found him nearly dying due to blood loss and everything, and zombies chasing him. That means we fixed Hitch, drove him to his house. We just wanted to drive away, and he wanted to get our attention, shot on us. Hitch went in his building and shot him point blank on his blade carrier. Luckily, he survived. And this Hitch guy told us later when we met him at Zap that this Björn guy now is with you. I don't exactly know why he told us that. Like, you know, why he thinks that. He didn't said us who told him that. But at least there is the rumor coming from that he's with you. So be careful. I don't know. Eventually, Björn is spreading that to get you guys in trouble, or I don't know. That could be possible.
It's probably just because obviously Hitch has been down to Lakeside. Because I actually met Hitch before. We met whilst we were in Moschino. We were hunting, and I met him, and then I dropped him off at home in my lorry. And so I actually said to him, you know, they're having a bit of trouble, and I've said to them, you know, if they ever need help, they can come down to Lakeside. And I think a couple of times when he's been down, because Bjorn spends so much time in Lakeside, I've probably introduced everyone, and he probably got that from that kind of situation. So he probably just assumed.
Yeah,
I can tell you he's
okay. Yeah, I believe you. I believe you completely. I mean, I think you know who's in your community and who not. I just wanted to, you know, tell you what I've heard, so you can eventually prevent people. Because, you know, if people think he's from your group and he's doing shit, then that could badly reflect on your group. You know what I mean? We had people like that too. We had a guy who made before the big storm. We had a guy in our group who was making trouble. Even though he wasn't Like we threw him out, and after we threw him out, he made trouble and almost killed somebody. And of course, the group got the backlash because people identified him as still one of us till we, for sure them that he's not one of us, and we actually helped hunting him down then, and
Well, I wouldn't suggest anything like killing Bjorn.
No. That I didn't. I just that was just like how we had to figure out how we needed to figure that he that guy from us almost killed 2 people for doing nothing.
Don't get me wrong. If it was down to me, I would quite happily run over Bjorn with my truck, but I can't. I can't. It'd be against the laws of the land. So
yeah, no. Till now, he didn't do anything. That was like I'm not recommending to kill him. That was just like I wanted to tell you how we needed to get rid of our problem back in the days.
I get you.
Because that had a massive backlash. We had like 3 groups who were going after us because this guy, almost killed 2 people of 2 big groups, which were allied with a 3rd big group. And that had a major backlash on us because he wasn't in our group anymore, but people still identified him as one of us. And of course, we're coming to us then. And then we needed, we for sure them, we helped them with anything. We hunted him down and just dropped him off. I don't know if he's still alive or what they did with him. I mean, I guess he's not alive anymore. I know how people handle that stuff here.
So, is it Martin? Is that your name?
Yes. Yes.
So when you came over, did you mention? I can't remember, but did you mention something about other communities? Kind of like not rogue communities, but communities trying to attack each other or other people.
I mean
our problem is that the British Embassy have been trash talking us at the trader.
Right, okay.
And
by putting notices up and by one guy hanging around telling travellers coming through that we're scumbags, and that's our main issue, really, to stop that happening and make sure people know we're not scumbags and we just want to live in peace and chill and be friendly with everyone.
Well, I'll definitely try and lobby the embassy to maybe pull back on their anti-Bermuda propaganda and try and diffuse the situation.
Well, if I can interrupt you there, I wouldn't bother doing that because I think that's their mindset. Okay. What we need to do is diffuse the impact of their lies. Hopefully you know that we're friendly, we know you're friendly, and if more people know that we're just chilled and not causing trouble for anybody, and know the truth of what we're doing here, which is set up a refugee camp, help people out, then anything that the British Embassy says about us will just fall flat because everyone will know it's not true.
Well, yes. I mean, obviously, the action of both of those should help with that. Obviously, if I can get them to stop in all capacity of spreading any more, lies or
rumors.
Things, rumors. If I can get them to do that, then that'll be great and should hopefully stop any more lies and stuff coming out, and then we can start tackling with the damage that they have caused.
I mean, that's what we, that's what we currently mostly try. Wait, Martin, can you ask them kindly to be silent? Yes.
We got motorcycles.
Sorry, I'm not good with telling people nicely to be silent when I did that 3 times in a row. I hate it when people, when I tell people to be silent and they scream around the whole time. No, that's why we talk to you, because we know that the embassy is shit talking us, which is okay. But we know that the embassy, was with you. I mean, was pretty obvious. You radioed them in. You know what I mean. And with that, I had people who were coming to me, and like I said, I don't believe that anymore. That is the wrong information, and told us that you guys and like the other communities we mentioned before, wanted to group up with them and attack us, and that's what I just wanted to, to how do we say that, to diffuse, to stop, because that would would be bullshit. You know what I mean? Because we're not doing anything bad.
Yeah.
At least as far as I can tell, we're not doing anything bad. You guys are doing nothing bad. I think actually we could, how do you say that, assist or support our groups better than we could fight us off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Well,
and that was the most important thing to me to like make clear to talk to you guys, because we didn't have the chance to justify ourselves. We just heard the story of the embassy, and I just wanted to talk to you, tell us our point, and make sure you guys know both sides of the story to assure you that we are interested in peace, and we will talk to the embassy at one point. We just wanted to stop other groups from eventually supporting them or not supporting them, so we can go to them and have a talk with them on an even level, and not they know they have like 10 groups in their back and can do whatever they want, because they will simply steamroll us. Stupid said, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. I've got some questions for you guys.
Yes.
Do you happen to know anybody of the name Solomon of the Benidorm Massive?
Yes.
That name ring a bell?
Yeah,
Well,
I've heard of him.
If you know of his location, that I would appreciate knowing, because he actually robbed me and my friend at Zob.
I can tell you something from before the big storm.
Okay.
The Solomon guy and his Benidorm Massive, 4 people of them, and a guy called Ben who they told wasn't one of them, came into our city. We were up in Severograd, and asked for shelter. While we were deciding, one of our members, a trustful member, Ichigo, one of my best friends, like I know him for ages, saw this Ben guy, Benjamin Ben, something like that, taking out a human steak and eat it in front of our eyes. Put that away after Ichigo was like, dude, what are you eating? And told us it was an apple. Of course, we stopped him, let him put his hands up, searched him, and he had a shit ton of human steak with him. Also normal food, so it wasn't necessary. He was under people. He could have asked for food if he really would have starved, you know what I mean? Before he eats human meat. So, and he had food with him. It wasn't necessary to eat that. However, this Benidorm guys, we were giving him his way out of town, because we tried to give him, he said he needed to eat that at one point, and then he was addicted to it because of the Kuru. And as you know, Jetta cures Kuru. So we said, okay, if we give you Kuru and we overwatch you for a day or two, and basically a withdrawal, then you shouldn't be touching human meat again. You should get rid of that. Because you cannot really inject somebody with Jetta. We dropped the syringe and he refused to take it multiple times. So we decided, okay, he is a cannibal on choice, and wanted to bring that to an end. We guided him out of the town because we didn't want to shoot somebody in the town, and then this Benidorm guys who said they don't know anything about him were making a circle around him. If you want to shoot him, you need to shoot us, blah blah blah. So I didn't want to wipe out 5 guys because of one guy eating human meat. So I sent them on their way. That's my interaction I had with them. And then later we met them at Submarket and at the very big mouth after they weren't close to our city anymore. So if I find them, I will definitely hand you over the location of them.
Perfect. Basically,
as far as I can,
threatened to shoot me in the back of the head, and they stole. Well, they basically took about almost 100,000 off of my friend, and then they sold our lorry.
What the fuck?
Fish? I saw some fish
and
the
that
other
was
day,
at Zob, and then they so obviously
Who the
when
fuck
you go
is
to
that?
Zob,
What the
keep
fuck
your
is
eyes
going
open.
on over there? Yeah, I will keep my eyes open. And what I can tell you, an update.
It might be easier. If we went somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go somewhere else.
That's about 6 times I've been out there.
Anyone mind if I take some stuff here, like boots? All right, thank you. Take these boots.
I don't know how to change.
Sorry. That's the deficit of a bar. Yeah, sorry. We have to. We all agreed on the rule that nobody gets in there. I think I need to talk. I have something for our meeting later. Martin, remind me. I think we need to make a somehow visitor area or so. However, we met this Ben guy earlier when we went up to the embassy. This Ben guy, former cannibal Ben. We tested him multiple times after we realized who it is. He actually isn't on Kura anymore. He didn't have human meat with him and was eating normal food. So I think somebody got him off his cannibal trip. You know, he didn't had Kuru. We checked him a few days after too, and he didn't had Kuru or anything. So it seems pretty solid that he's not a cannibal anymore, which is good. One less guy who dies for nothing, you know what I mean? Or for basically nothing.
Yeah.
And of course it starts to, you know what, come with me. We just go, you know, like under here so we don't get wet. So what do I wanted to say? Yeah, let the door open. I think that's more inviting for him. However, he told us that he had a trader in Starry Zobar. He had the exchange trader with the Solomon and the Benidorm massive people. And Ambrose. Ambrose was there too from the embassy. If I understood that story correct, I think it would be worth a visit and try to find this Ben guy for you if you really want to find this Benidorm massive people. Because as I hear... Sorry?
I think obviously, I don't want to fight people, but I do want to find them and stop them. Because they not only have tried to rob me, they've robbed other people at Zub.
Because as far as I can tell, if I got that right, and that's I don't 100% remember that evening anymore, because you know I was more concentrated to search this former cannibal's backpack if he has human meat and make a blood test on him to see if he has Kuru or anything, than to listen to what he's currently telling me, or better said, he was telling Ichigo. However, if I understood him correctly, and that's a big if, that's just what I remember, or what I think I remember. He told us that he had a shop over there with the Benidorm Massive guys, Solomon, and the other Benidorm Massive. There were a few more, I don't remember the names anymore. Himself and Ambrose. Ambrose, the guy who's now at the British Embassy. Because after we said clear that he's not a cannibal and everything, he asks us if we could go with him, protecting him or asking for the stuff the Ambrose and the Solomon guy stole when they left to join the British Embassy. That's what this cannibal guy was telling us. I don't know if he was giving us wrong information, if I misunderstood something, but I think it's for you guys. It's worth to try to get a hold on that Ben guy, former cannibal, and ask him. I think that's worth a lot for you. Because if I and that's just combining in my head and no accusation, but if I understood him right, I guess they robbed you. I guess he was there when they robbed you too. I guess, I don't know, because when they have a trader together, could possible, and could be. I like I said, I don't want to accuse the embassy. I want to get rid of the problems between us and them. But if they really robbed you, then there's a big chance that Ambrose was there too, and that eventually the Benidorm Massive guys joined the embassy. But that's something you really need to ask this Ben guy to see the relations between all of them, because I didn't really understand it.
Okay, I'll look into that. Do you guys know of any other groups? Any of the largest groups around the map?
There is a group in Berenzino, the Red Eagles. Pretty cool guys, as far as I can tell. They were pretty chill when they were here. Saw them.
I think I've met them.
Greek and Netherlands guys, or Greek guys from the Netherlands, or something like that.
Yeah.
Had this Red Eagle patch on there everywhere.
Any other?
In Novaya Petrovka, there's a trader in the school building.
School building. Okay.
You know that the university building on Grid 023032. That big square building there. There's apparently a trader. At least there was a sign which said trader 2 weeks ago. So I hope that's still there.
Okay.
And different than that, I know about I hearsay about a group in Severograd, but like only more like a friend group, 3 people, and the anarchists who are apparently based east of Novaya Petrovka, around that little pond and all that buildings. They apparently have the Chidaki flags. If that info is true too. I just was there. I saw that their buildings, and my info said that or what I know basically means that are the anarchists. And a friend of us, Mr. Roy, Roy, he put a note up at Submarket. I don't know exactly what that was for an action. He lives somewhere in Electro. I don't know where. I don't really know where. He told us that there is somebody up at Green Mountain.
Okay, yeah. Did you say his name was Roy?
Roy, yeah, but he was somewhere in Electro, but don't actually ask me where. He put that note up about asking or what means asking. That was calling out the boys at Green Mountain, why they occupy that place, and nobody can use it. There was a note up at Submarket if you saw it, or if you didn't saw it.
Yeah, I think I've heard about this guy, Roy.
And in Boar there was a base. They called themselves the Woodsmen. That was the 3 guys. One was called AK, one was called Uber, and I never met the other guy. Or I met him and I forgot the name. That's possible too. They were southeast of Boar. There's a little barn at one of the roads, but we didn't hear of them in a long time, so I don't know if they're still around.
Okay.
That's basically all I know.
That's basically it. Okay, well at least we've met. I think some of the largest and probably the most active groups are on the same page, which is good. Do you guys have any vehicles for sale?
Unfortunately not.
For
We're currently need to restock a few vehicles too. People tend to crash them very often. Sorry. Try that King's Autos, but I stuck up a note there. I want to buy a car and didn't get a reply in a longer time either. So
Yeah. So I'll check around, but I'm looking to sell my motorbike. Or trade it in for another vehicle.
I have one, unfortunately, and we have the problem, as a community, with the car limit. And the problem is, even the people living outside are bound to that car limit, which is quite stupid.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I cannot take another bike because we have one bike which is just looking cool. And when we need to stay with our 6 vehicles, it's quite hard, unfortunately.
No worries. Okay then.
Yeah.
I'll probably head back towards Lakeside then.
Yeah, nice. And thank you for the talk.
No worries.
Actually, I will try to host an how do you say that, treasure hunt on Eastern. Here in Severograd.
Okay.
Prices. I will put up a flyer at Zap, but prices something about 10 to 20k, something in that direction for the winner, and for the second place something. And of course, as we always did, I was hosting the boxing events in Severograd, and as we always did, a surprise prize for the first place. So just in case you guys are interested.
Yeah, I'm sure some people will be interested. I'll also actually, because we have a radio station, which I guess can go global. If you want, if you've got anything you want to be broadcasted on the radio, if you give us a little bit of money, I can give it to Zach. Like if you want it broadcasted, like that. If you ever decide you want things broadcasted, you can bring it up to Lakeside and pay us a little donation and we can broadcast it for you.
Oh, that's actually pretty nice. I will definitely speak that. We will definitely how do you say that? Bring that up in our meeting, because I think we have a few people who could, how do you say that? Get their business broadcasted.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's, or advertise.
that
Advertise is the proper term. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Definitely.
Okay, cool.
And like I said, if you ever need anything, is it medical supplies, food, help with something, just feel free to call us.
Me, petrol.
Yeah, petrol. If you need petrol, feel free to call us. We have a shit ton of.
Okay, sure. Well, it's good to meet you guys and
Yeah.
get everything straight.
Perfect.
Yeah, good to meet you too.
Perfect.
All right, stay safe, mate. Oh wait, we're walking in the same direction.
Yeah. Gotta get my bike.
Apart from the 6th Defender.
Yes, I'm actually a sex defender, yes.
That's better.
What?
Is that
That
Martin?
is the sex offender.
No, the
Oh.
keeping us dry where we talk about sex offenders.
Yes. Yeah. Well.
Drive careful, don't drive on the water.
Martin, would you like a car radiator?
Bye.
See you. Bye.
Stay safe.
Bye.
Goodbye, safe travels.
Take care.
Oh, Eve, you young precious lady, do you have something to drink for an old man? Something that won't get my old gums sore?
It's a fucking drinks. What gums gonna get sore? What the fuck are you made of?
Feed him
Sugar.
some salty sticks.
Drinking hydrochloric
Salty
acid.
If I drink lemonade, it's gonna be very sore for my gums.
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
You're not going to survive very long then.
He's got some radiator water for you.
Yes. They are purified. Like
Oh,
no.
nice.
Oh,
That was a cool move.
That was.
That was a cool
Hey, don't
move.
take cover
I like
behind
that.
me.
not in that. Oh,
Are you what
doesn't
people?
sound very safe. Oh,
Yeah.
there we
Oh.
go. He dead?
No, he's unconscious. Poor guy.
Would you like a band-aid?
Hey
Like a
man,
I want to
radiator.
switch weapons.
You want a ball?
Give back my baseball bat.
Oh, what the
You
fuck?
want this radiator?
Oh, that's a
why
zombie.
did you took my
I'll have it if
fucking
it's spare,
shit
yeah.
gun?
That's Eve
I don't.
there, yeah.
It's
on.
amazing that they can hear the taser so well.
I know.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay, amount of taser bullet. The next time I take, the next time.
We found an offender.
Are you really? Oh god.
He's down bad. What the hell, man? You down bad.
Oh god.
Man, you down bad.
So long coming to pain like rehab, running in circles like we don't need that. Lone road running, no place to be at. Question if it's worth it to stay sad. Goodbye, I don't feel love. Lost in a cycle of these brand new drugs, and lipstick stains burn like hot flames. Trust me, baby, you don't want my pain. Give me space, I'm antisocial. I lost my mind, girl, I might go loco. Fan my flames, yeah, like my fires. I chase that smoke like my own desires. Falling slowly in the depths of the ocean. Put it on cruise like my own emotion. Fade to black like my soul and ghost is. Holy water inside my potion.
Oh, back, don't go. Breathe in, out, whoa. Cold nights, hot My notes scream I'm suicidal.
Wait, anxiety will be the death of me. Forget what I said, it's my OCD. Forgot my past, who I'm supposed to be. So stay far back, don't get close to me. Yeah. My shadow holds my anger. My heart screams out for danger. Drown in the river, my tears made rage. So I try to love, but it's so, so painful. Wait, give me space, I'm antisocial. I lost my mind, girl, I might go loco. Fan my flames and I like my fires. I taste that smoke like my own desires. Falling slowly in the depths of the ocean. Put it on cruise like my own emotion. Fade to black like my soul and ghost is. Holy water inside my potion.
Oh, back, don't go. Breathe in, out, whoa. Cold nights, hot sweats. Live fast, die slow. Lost my soul. Pain comes, it goes. My notes scream I'm suicidal.
Wait. Smart child, praise God, man, it's different now. Not many dogs in my dog house. If they got the addy, it's wrong now. Want the whipped cream, call it maybe seeing double, but fuck it, it's bar now. Believing in shit's just a one doubt. If you ain't knowing, then you know now. Got it all, I'm the young man, and they all wanna chase it, get from me. Like, bitch, I'm just chasing the money. Not on my place, but I'm dummy. I go stupid, I fell in my stomach. Eat it up, spit it out, yeah. Catch on my stress and I'm running out. Fell in love with my city, that's sunny round. I got brothers never texting me, making it worse on my energy. I can see you with bitches telepathy, smelling my presence when next to me. Oh yeah, it's a center, gon' make it, just question yourself and then one come and envy me. Sorry dog, I'm just differently, raw dog until infinity. Smart child, praise God, man, it's different now. Not many dogs in my dog house. If they got the addy, it's wrong now. Want the whipped cream, call it maybe seeing double, but fuck it, it's bar now. Believing in shit's just a one doubt. If you ain't knowing, then you know now. I just hit the stool, pounding out bangers for you. Like bitch, I ain't here to do you. Gotta get another one going. I can flow, can't stop till the morning. Gotta ride for the oil. Cause I'm not letting up, I told you. Get a business and I'm showing it to you. Stuck in the lights in the street, I'm never feeling at peace. This shit wavy, it's never been easy. BD's testing me, man, I should leave. I can see another day without this music, but fuck it, this thing gon' believe. I just be putting that shit in the back when and telling that bitch just to let me down easy. Smart child, praise God, man, it's different now. Not many dogs in my dog house. If they got the addy, it's wrong now. Want the whipped cream, call it maybe seeing double, but fuck it, it's bar now. Believing in shit's just a one doubt. If you ain't knowing, then you know now.
Jake, do you have my fishing rod?
Didn't mean to send you that text. I know I'm
pretty sure I gave it
I
to
said I love you, I lied again. Every time I leave you on red, I got no regrets.
You tryna fuck me up, get me out my element. This pill, it got me stuck. Took me where I've never been. I'm still inside a dream where my girlfriend Roxaline. I feel like a king. One more hit, I'm Charlie Sheen. I think she got a crush like me for the wrong reasons. I say that I love you, I know you don't believe it. I'm just getting high, and she say that I'm cheating. Things aren't really clear, they don't seem how they appear. Yeah, sold you dreams, told you lies, made up another reason just to go get high. On and on, leave me alone. I don't wanna go outside, so I turn off my phone. Damn, I got high again. Didn't mean to send you that text, I know I'm a mess. I said I love you, I lied again. Every time I leave you on red, I got no regrets. Please approach with caution, I'm way too up to land. No response for days, she don't know where we stand. Quiet all in person, but crazy on the cam. She was not a good girl, she got her OnlyFans, but I don't got the time and I can't always reply. She was born in 95, Gemini with a vibe. She loved the way I look, but she hate the way I lie. I always read it.
Ah, so.
Rick, you want a diamond or what?
Hey, what's the fucking woman called that like runs the place.
Eve.
Eve.
Fucking women. I said she's molesting everybody.
I'm filling the refrigerator. 1 second.
Well, I kind of need to. It's about something.
One more fucking woman and I will have
yeah.
my 23, 24, and 25. Just pointing that out.
There's more alcohol here if we ran out. So.
Hey Eve, do you have a pickaxe
Yeah.
I could use to expand the farm?
Sure.
Leben Sie gefährlich.
1 second. I'll have to go upstairs and get it. 1 minute.
Alright.
Oh,
Yep.
I take your fuckboys in the bag.
All right. Plenty of stuff to drink there, guys.
So this is your own little community here, or?
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of us. I'll be right back too.
Cool.
Hello, Tech.
Who this?
Who wanted the pickaxe?
Me.
There you go.
Hey, don't set up.
And thank you. Thank you.
Depends on who asked.
Got a picture.
Picture, man.
Oh, hello.
I
This is
think
Louis.
somebody accidentally took off your picture.
All right. I'll put it back. Or not. Thank you.
Oh god.
Can you remove crops after I've planted them?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, good. Can't do anything irreparable.
Hey, Rick.
Yay.
And so
Come with me.
many people.
Well,
So Louis.
Huh?
Yes, this is I'm talking to this guy. Sorry. Oh yeah.
So
So
many
anyways,
people,
this
so
is
little
the
place.
Bermuda group. We have
And eventually you will find love. Don't worry. So how come there is no trader in this stupid town? God damn it.
Cool, nice.
Why don't you open a shop?
Also,
Because
du
I
bist
hate
jetzt, du bist
capitalism
jetzt,
and I can't
oh sorry, English.
have spreadsheets of what prices for what.
You're my fuckboy. Didn't you hear Alex recently?
Yeah.
Don't ask me, man.
And he said, "Oh, I recognize this voice, and
If I start that
you can't, you know, hide your voice." And it's like they can. I'm like, "Oh, you wanna die or what?" Yeah, I'm your fuckboy now. I think he wants to go on a hunting trip with me.
I think he wants to go swimming in the ocean. With
Yeah, swim by the
concrete
fishes.
at his feet. Ja, lass mal wieder reingehen. Let's get back inside. Just wanted to say that.
Get some new trousers at some
Yeah.
point. These ones have ruined.
Oh yeah, where's Martin?
Yeah. I need a beer.
Where the fuck did Martin disappear? Martin? You know where Martin gone?
Sorry, I'm just looking for pants. No, I didn't see where he went. No. I'm just getting extra pants.
No. We have pants. Oh, the
Oh yeah, I got
over in
pants
the-
all over the place. Yeah. Well, I'm giving him. So he has a little choices here.
Yep.
Yeah.
On the ground.
1 second.
And Lewis, what brings you in this country? Was it Lewis?
I was, yeah, it's Lewis. Yeah. I was traveling, taking some time out traveling, and the world changed. I was in this part of the world and couldn't get back.
Oh yeah,
There's 3 different kinds of pants. You can figure out what
Oh, thank you, appreciate it.
you like. Yep, you're welcome.
Excellent.
Ricky, before our meeting, I would need like your guys' attention for like 5 minutes, but take care of Lewis first.
Yep.
What? Depends what bullet you have. I need 762.
I have both. Both kinds.
Well, how much do you sell them for? Super.
That's why I told you.
And then the huge storm hit and wiped out everything, and we decided to resettle back down here.
Hola.
So the bar has moved around a bit, and the group has moved around a little bit.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head home now.
Du hast alles mitgekriegt, oder?
Ja, alles mitgekriegt.
Perfekt.
Ich hab hinten auch gelauscht.
Perfekt.
Yeah.
Okay, wir sehen uns.
Stay safe, don't get beaten or eaten.
Shut the fuck up, man. That's my...
Earlier in my life you said that to me. Now you want me to get beaten or eaten.
Unless if it's something that turns you on, like.
Be beaten depending on which situation, eaten mostly not.
Exactly. I don't mind being eaten.
Yeah, it depends on how you define eaten, like the you know.
Exactly. Yeah, well, you didn't put any definitions, you just said
Yeah, that's true.
I'm allowed to interpret it as I want.
How are you, by the way? Didn't saw you in a longer time now.
Sorry, what?
How are you, by the way? Didn't saw you in a longer time.
Oh, I'm doing good. I've been here for that times, but you were not.
Yeah, that's what I say. I didn't saw you. Like other
Yeah.
people saw you. I didn't saw you.
Yeah, Eve said that she will tell you that I want to sell 556 and to ask you if you want any.
Yes. How much? What? Where? When?
Well, I don't know how much you offer.
What
This
do
is
you?
what I have.
How much? Oh fucking shit.
That's not enough.
That's way enough. Let me check my bank account. Aye, ammo.
I also do.
Huh?
Hello.
Hello.
Did
Yeah,
you
what
say
is
something?
up with that building with the walls?
Which one?
What is
Oh.
actually
Like,
what's
oh,
in
Jake.
there?
We're looking at, yeah.
That is where
Would you like a
the
sleeping bag?
sorcerer live.
Sorcerer.
Yeah,
Oh.
the wizard. The wizard.
A Muslim?
A Muslim wizard, yes.
What did you say? Sorry, I didn't understand you before when I was.
I said that I also trade it. You don't have to pay me. Like if you have 762 by 54 or what's the name of it? 762 by 39, 308.
Say no more, fam.
I'm praying to the Muslim wizard.
Dude, these guys are racist as fuck. What the? Digga, diese Typen, ne, die neuen. Rick? Diese neuen Typen, ne?
Oh. I need some medicine. Do you have some medicine? Oh yeah, nice.
Oh.
I suggest you get a ride with one of these guys if you want to go up there. There's a trader. Just
Come on.
Yes.
Okay, I got this. Give me
Good.
whatever you want to give me for that.
No problem. Yeah, you take the 545. You wanted the 545.
Haklıktan sonra değil.
Yes, this is for you.
Yay, I got the gun,
Nice.
I got the gun.
Enjoy.
Did I actually take one? No.
Finally, after...
Ah, here.
What?
Nice. There's one more for you.
No, I
Aaron.
told him. Oh, thank you. You wanted the 545, right?
Yeah, what
Then take it. It's on the ground. It's...
Can I take it, Tech?
Yes. I gave it to him for the
He
deal.
doesn't listen very well. Yeah, he doesn't
That was
listen
my
very
part of the deal. That was with my part of the deal.
well. Yes.
But it's his now. It's not mine anymore.
Everybody happy. Everybody happy.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay, yeah.
Cool. By the way, do you want a night scope for the SVD?
No,
Yes.
I have one, thanks.
Oh, you want? Okay.
Do you want a night scope for a NATO weapon?
No, I found one today.
Perfect.
By
Thank
the
you.
way. Yeah.
Fuck, what did I want to do? Ah, now I need to store my stuff. Be right back.
Okay.
So.
I don't know, it just says I'm sick and he wipes his forehead often.
No, Isaac? Just ran by you?
Yeah.
Alright, I think I will
Yeah.
stop the stream now. I think there's not much happening anymore.
I think he threw something.
Oh, did he?
Stop calling me, she gon' be salty when I'm at the top. I'm with the gang, we flexing a lot. I pull up on shawty, she like, oh my god. Well, keep the flow going, can't stop, and I focus on money, no time for the odds. I'm staying solid and I'll never switch. Brody already know how I rock, and I'm going push start on a new car. Niggas think I'm worried about a cop.